all awesome. This is all home for me. This is like my third tenure here. First time was in the 1960s and 70s as a child, going to elementary school in New Lex Elementary. The second time, my first step to Senate, and then went back to the House, and we got redistricted, and thanks to a different Supreme Court, we got moved around and sliced and diced, and came a little bit closer to home in Fairfield County, but now I am proud to be back in Perry County. So thank God, and thank you all. Thank you. It's so great to be back with friends and family in Perry County. You're all like family, I got to tell you. Just a quick review of some legislation we're working on in the Ohio State Senate, passing some of these bills on to our House buddies over there. Working with a fellow out of Northeast Ohio who's coming to the Senate this fall on a Second Amendment sales tax exemption bill. West Virginia passed a sales tax exemption on firearms and ammo. Well, if we don't do the same thing, we're going to lose a lot of business and a lot of sales tax revenue anyway to West Virginia. Also, we passed a fraud and waste bill in concert with State Auditor Keith Faber. He was a great inspiration, a great help on that bill. And also, I've already passed one bill on immunity for the good guys who defend churches and other nonprofits, synagogues, mosques, against shooters, against the bad guys. Now, believe it or not, those churches, synagogues, and mosques, or whatever nonprofit might be, were vulnerable to civil action after taking out the bad guy, and no matter what manner. So we want to make sure those institutions are protected. Well, we're following up with another bill, to protect the good guy. So if anybody here is on a church security team, you don't have to raise your hand. That's usually not something you want to do. But if you're on a church security team or any other kind of security team, you may be at risk of civil liability for doing your volunteer job. And we're going to close that loophole. Now, those are all cool bills. Those are nice bills. They all come from my constituents somewhere in the district. Not my ideas. They're your ideas. They're ideas that you've come up with. And we're putting into law. If you like those, let's protect those kinds of ideas. Let's protect legislators and congressmen who believe in the same values. If you got friends and family who don't understand why it's important to vote and vote conservative, vote for Republicans, just tell them to watch Chicago on TV this week, because what you see going on there is going to become policy throughout the state of Ohio, and if issue 1 passes, we've got it for another generation. You're going to have that Chicago politics where they're hanging out this week, right here in Ohio, on virtually a permanent basis. Now, we might be able to turn it around in the future, but who wants to take that chance? Vote no, issue 1, keep good people, keep great legislators in office that are doing a great job of being responsive to you. So thank you again. Thank you to the GOP, Perry County GOP chairman. Wonderful job tonight. Great crowd.